So I have always been a huge sports fan. And nowadays I often tell everybody that commercial real estate is my sport. But like most spectators right now, I am glued to the NFL playoffs. And of course I'm a huge Minnesota Vikings fan, so I could not be more excited about the big victory that we got last week. But you know, it's funny because after we won, I started getting all these messages from people saying congratulations. And don't get me wrong, I really appreciated the thoughts. But in the back of my mind, I was like, what are people congratulating me for? I mean, we haven't won anything yet. You know, I mean, was it congratulations, you get to go on the road next week and play the 49ers. But after that, I started really thinking about the parallels between the playoffs and the process of completing a commercial real estate transaction. There's a major correlation there. I mean, both games have rounds to them. For instance, every day we're out there and we're grinding and we're showing properties. Then a client identifies a property. And that's kind of like winning the wild card game, right? So at this point, you've advanced to the letter of intent stage. And during this round, you have to negotiate the business terms. And you know, there's a lot of people out there that think once you get a letter of intent negotiated that you have a deal. Wrong. The only thing you've won at this point is a trip to the contract round, which is basically the AFC and NFC championship of commercial real estate. And that's when things really start getting fun. I mean, contract negotiations can take weeks, sometimes months to complete. And then you get the contract signed. Good job. You've just made it to the Super Bowl. But don't start congratulating yourself just yet, because there is still a lot of work to do to get the deal to close. And until then, you haven't accomplished anything. Yeah, you've built up a good amount of intellectual capital along the way, but our ultimate goal is to close deals, is to win championships. It's like Herm Edwards says, you play to win the game. And in our game, they don't pay you for your efforts. They don't just hand you the Vince Lombardi trophy for your efforts. No, you have to close. That's how you win the Super Bowl in our game. Well, that about wraps up another episode of Whiskey Sessions. I hope you all enjoy the games this weekend. And skol Vikings, baby. Salute.